welcome to my channel. Well, I haven't done a Fun Knife Friday in a while, so I thought I'd bring out some fun knives. It's mainly these guys. These are the, this is a Rough Rider 25th year anniversary, and this is basically the same knife, but they call it the Teddy Roosevelt. And it's got, you know, file work on the back, and this is a regular size trapper compared to these things. So I mean, when you pull these blades out, they're huge. The whole knife is huge, and it's got like a 7-inch blade. Well, it's like 6.5. But they're huge. And if you like spay blades, well, here you go, man. You got a big old spay blade there for you. And the other one's the same way. It just doesn't have the Teddy Roosevelt one on it. It just says Rough Rider 25th anniversary, 1994 to 2019. I would have this sitting on the desk a lot of times, just in earlier videos on the side, and I'd be doing something else. This is where these kind of knives shine. Attention grabbing, because people go, what is that huge knife over there? Well, they're actually not. It's not the biggest folding knives I have, because there's the Pakistani folding knife, which puts these to shame as far as size, and then kind of hard to see all this in one. It's not made as nicely. It's the Timber Rattler. It's made in Pakistan. It's not bad. It's just that, you know, you're dealing with Pakistan. The difference between fit and finish and quality in these are miles apart. The Rough Riders are much better fit and finish. All right, so you would think that that's the biggest knife, you know, that's the biggest folding knife that I have. No, actually, the Schford peasant knife, it folds out from New Zealand. That's actually the biggest one in dimensions and blade. Not in weight. I think it weighs less than some of these, but so yeah. Now this could be like a little. It's not. It doesn't really handle as well as a machete. I mean, you could use it like that. Cutting a huge slab of beef or something, whatever you would use a huge knife for. And these are convex ground and pretty damn sharp. I think there's a secondary bevel on there from the looks of that. No, that's just the way the light's hitting it. But yeah, they even put the marbles, you know, lockback knife. What number is this guy? You would think he was pretty huge. MR 601. I like it for the old school look, you know, and style of it and everything. I have carried this before in my back pocket, but yeah, you notice it. These other ones, I tried carrying one of these once, and it's like, man, you really need to, if you're going to carry this, you need a sheath for it. You know, that's too heavy. This one's a little bit flatter. It'll fit in your back pocket also, but you're going to have a lot of it sticking out, depending on the size of your butt, I guess. And, I mean, you'll have something to grab hold of. And when you pull it out, it's like a damn sword, you know. You've got quite a bit of reach. It's a blade on this one. Yeah, it's like an 8-inch blade, 8 1/4. Go up to the tang with about a 7.5-inch cutting edge. So yeah, you're talking about huge knives, and what's the practicality of them? Well, they're really not that practical unless you're, you know, you've got a specialized sheath and you're carrying it around. And even then, this is a lot more knife than you need most of the time. They're fairly chunky and heavy, but they're fun. That's the main thing. You can pick them up and already you just like, when you see them, you're like, now, that's, you like trappers now. That's a trapper. Sorry, I'm banging it. There's a trapper for you. Speak softly and carry a big knife. Oh, big stick. You could use them, but as far as like practicality and everything, these are fully functional knives. You just got to be big enough to handle them. And for me, carrying around in a pocket, no, they're not going to do that. I usually just leave them setting aside for special occasions, and a fun knife Friday is a special occasion. I was going to have Danny Dino do a sale on these and everything, but they're still going through legal complications and money and supply issues and lawsuits. And so yeah, they're kind of out of action for a little bit. But there you go. Just thought I'd show you a couple of huge Rough Riders and some other huge pocket knives. Not really. You got to have big pockets for these things. If it's a pocket knife, you got to have big pockets. Now, they will fit in an M65 field jacket pocket, but those are big pockets. So anyways, thank you for watching, and have a fun Friday with your knife.